with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. Looking back. To the last matchup between these two teams, it was Orlando coming out with the win against the Grizzlies.
Wake up, son. You're in.
Oh, it's time to blow.
For the Orlando Magic, they come into this one following a loss to Indiana.
Yeah, they look totally disjointed, and sometimes you have a night like that. Nothing goes in the basket. It's just pure frustration.
Well, you can call it any number of things, Steve. Disjointed, disorganized, discombobulated, dysfunctional. Any of those would fit.
5 on the clock. Here's Carter. It's hauled in by Harris.
I don't mind that shot, though. He's an excellent three-point shooter. He's just showing a lot of confidence there.
I'm right with you there, Steve. I mean, let it flow when you're feeling it.
And stepping out onto the floor now for his very first official NBA playing time, we're going to check out our first glimpse of professional basketball.
Him for at least making his way into an NBA game, even when things didn't look so good for him.
Payton dishes to Harris. Got a piece of it. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
A moment here now to check out the numbers for Michael Conley. Averaging about 15 points, 6 assists, and 3 rebounds. And those are tremendous assist totals. You don't even need the numbers, really, to see just how confident he is with the ball in his hands.
Yeah, that's really accurate, Steve. I mean, he is loving playing the quarterback for them.
Lee's checked in for Allen. The Magic also changing it up. Nicholson's checked in for Tobias Harris. Gordon comes in for Oladipo. And Luke Ridnour subbed in for Payton.
Their defense just hasn't been able to slow them down.
And that's a big reason why they're trailing, Clark. They haven't gotten many stops here.
Well, you know, for teams in the NBA nowadays, it's all about getting bang for your buck. I mean, Mike Conley out of Ohio State, one of the great value contracts in the league, and with all the analytics and general managers looking for value, Memphis happy to have an all-star caliber player like him still locked up through 2016.
Wow, just a tremendous first quarter shooting the basketball for them, guys.
Yeah, when they put it up, it's gone in.
The Magic trail by 15. 1:16 left in the first. Ridnour passes to Campbell. There's a screen. Layup off the bench. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. And mark that bucket down, folks. That's the first career basket from Campbell.
Maybe not anything spectacular there, but he's not going to complain. Your first basket is your first basket, and you're just happy to be a part of it out there.
Yeah, I would hope he wouldn't complain. He's now officially in the NBA scorebook, and that really, when you think about it, guys, that's an incredible achievement, no matter how it happens or when.
Well, guys, as you were talking about, Memphis not a big budget franchise or one with a history that runs so deep that often fans overlook them.
That may be true, but it's given the Grizzlies a very underdog attitude that I think the franchise and the team and the fans have embraced.
Lee kicks to Carter. Lee with the ball, averaging 9 points per contest. There's the dish to Carter. That's good, and it's Udrich with the assist that time. Carter's got his first points of the game.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but their cutting, their movement together as a unit that's led to that. You just assume he's going to knock those down when he's as open as he was there.
He kicks to Udrich. Right side, Randolph. Campbell grabs the board.
And that's a shot he had to take.
For sure, it was a good decision, just poor execution.
It's tipped, and it's out of bounds to the Magic as Orlando will retain possession.
That was an awfully risky pass, guys. Lucky it didn't wind up as a steal.
Well, it nearly did wind up as a steal, but no harm done in the end. They hang on to possession.
He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And it looks like they are going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time?
I'm glad they're going to the replay on that one. I mean, make sure it's the right call, even if it's a play that might not end up being a big factor.
I agree, Clark. I mean, it was a very limited system when it was introduced, but the league continued to tweak it. And they've been doing whatever they can to help the referees, just like putting the light strips on the backboard so they can see when the buzzer sounds, not just hear it.
And an overpowering first quarter effort, already a double-digit advantage. Grizzlies lead by 15. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return.
Coming up Thursday, January 29th, the Milwaukee Bucks take on Victor Oladipo and the Orlando Magic. Live from Amway Center. Be there.
And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And we're also seeing a lot of fast break hoops, so this team doing a nice job getting easy points.
Campbell, he'll sub out, and he's off to a pretty successful start.
Okay, everybody, pay attention. We definitely got some stuff to go over from the first half. We're not going to let this game get away from us. First thing, we need to run more set plays for our low post guys. We've got to get more scoring inside.
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. It's been one outstanding game from Zach Randolph.
How about his first half? Just easily surpassing his average point total.
On pace for a monster game. Too bad.
And some changes. Campbell, he's checked in for Maurice Harkless. And it's Green in for Victor Oladipo. The Magic trail by 15. Allen and Prince on the perimeter. Randolph and Kufis are inside. And it's Conley in at the 1. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Let's see the stat sheet here on Tony Allen. How his last 10 games have gone, averaging 5 points per game, 6 rebounds, and 3 assists. And right now, it's about him picking up the nuances of the game and making daily improvements.
Steve, you're right on top of it. There are so many little things you have to learn as you grow as a player, and he's just going through that process right now.
A theme that has unfortunately come up for this Orlando franchise is their inability to keep a franchise talent for long. Of course, you think both about Shaq and Dwight Howard and their excellence.
That's good.
And you can always depend on him to put the pass right on the money.
The Magic trail by 16. Pass to Campbell. Stolen by Randolph. And here we go with Allen running it up the court. Rejected by Campbell. And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here.